even in middle school band, I would sit and I would be in the rehearsal and it's like, well, that didn't go well, and what would I do if I were rehearsing, or how would I handle that? So he wrote little lesson plans, which then I hated writing as a teacher. Yeah, there's a lot of irony, and I tried to avoid it, and I actually am an alum of UNC Chapel Hill. I'd convinced myself I was going to do poli-sci and go to law school and be a lawyer and be in the courtroom and make the money that went with that, which, a lot of people go, well, I want to have something that's going to be a livelihood, that's going to support me, that I can do things, which, teaching, I don't think has ever been that profession. No one goes into it expecting to be, super rich. So, at 18, 19, 20 years old, let's be super rich. And, you discover after you get involved in music and the right people come into your life that is just another version of being super rich. So, let's see, I got done with school in 1996 and started my first teaching job. And I was going to be a high school band director. That was my thing. I was going to be a high school band director. And I ended up getting a middle school band job and ended up loving that and doing that for 18 years. So I started that in Cary, North Carolina. And then from Cary, North Carolina, I went to further into the center of the state, Mebane, North Carolina, which is between the Hillsborough, Chapel Hill area and Greensboro. So it's like the 40-85 corridor down there. And then moved back a little bit east toward Raleigh and Hillsborough, which is where I finished my career in middle school. And along the way, I'd always been interested in conducting and interested in being a better conductor and studying that. So I'd go to symposiums, and I went to several over the years, and then as it worked out, I ended up observing the All-State Band in North Carolina, and Kevin Sedatal was doing that year. And I went, I like this guy, and I like the way he approaches things, and I like the way he goes after the music. Well, sometimes fate is an interesting thing. So he ended up being at Virginia Tech that summer for their symposium. As well, I'll go, and it ended up being him, Alfred Watkins, and Travis Cross, and it's really one of the best events I've ever been to for conducting. It was fantastic, and I ended up connecting with him, and we moved through that, and I ended up starting school at MSU in 2014, and got done with all my coursework by 2016, and luckily, again, fate strikes. The UNC job came open, and I got a call to be able to go back home and do that as an interim, and then I got appointed to that job.